Hello friends of Brick City in Bavaria. Unfortunately, the last update was far too long ago, and I won't go into detail about that now, but sincerely apologize for the long wait. As compensation today, there's an XXL update on the town hall which we'll complete entirely. However, I first need to tear down the roughly built roof that was only meant to serve as a reference for the size of the building and to figure out which parts I still needed to get, which turned out to be quite a lot. The roof is now gone, railing an empty interior that definitely needs to be filled with life. But before we do that, let's take another look at the floor below seas and the one like the scene once built that level. On that floor, there are two offices for passports, one office for business matters, and a reception area and the main hallway. They also built restrooms and a large hall for meetings and conference. Not to forget the elevator, which is out of order but still present on the second floor, and behind it is the major's office. It currently looks quite small, which is why I included the spiral staircase in the bay window. Above it, the space continues with the secretary's office. Next to the major's office is a building department where plans are either approved or rejected. Adjacent, and that is a staircase and the hallway leading to the office. The right side should now be finished, only the left side is still missing. There, it continues directly with the registry office, where a wedding is currently taking place, with the bride and groom, the registrar, and lots of guests. And there, the last room left. That will be waste management office. There's where everything related to Webrick and disposal will be discussed. With that, the second floor should also be completely set up. And here's the entire layout again from above. On the right side is the major's office. Below, that's a building department. Across from it is the waste management office, and one room above is a registry office. The funny thing about all of this is that once a sailing is on, you won't see 3 days of work anymore. The highlight of this entire corner is a spiral staircase. All of them managed to integrate it beautifully here, creating a seamless transition from the staircase to the next floor. And that's where the work continues, starting with the roof. I need to build the back side first so I can still install the interior. Early, I built the front side with the two gables. This side will be different, since I have the two bay windows on the sides and I can't make the dormers in the middle too large. Otherwise, the whole structure will look too bulky. I have to be extremely careful to ensure everything holds together later. That's quite a wide weight coming together with all the slopes with incorporated here, and that's why I added some reinforcement. Especially, I covered the intermediate floor with beams. The whole thing to secured using place, though they always have to their true studs of connection. This gives me really successful stability. From an interior design perspective, it also adds a nice touch with when you can still see the beams above. I'll show you then the entire roof from the outside at the end of the episode. Here is the secretary's office. From there, the major can easily access an upper floor, while the spiral staircase, where the small tea kitchen and a large table for meetings. Everything is interconnected. The major's office, the secretary's office, and the large conference room. It's all part of one space there over the two floors connected by the spiral staircase. On the other side, there are the lectern and plenty of seating. With this, the major can give their speech. I believe in something like this as a must in town hall. At every backpack, where a bay window is, you find the golden book of the city. As a customary, the most important people of the city are allowed to sign it. And there are few people I'd also included it. As a thank you, of course, of my channel members, Kersma, Heiko Giebel, Stefan Leonhardt, and Jonas von Knobelsdorf. Naturally, you all shouldn't be left out there. You are an important part of the city too. And of course, my partners who support me, that would be Klemmbaustein Welt, Webrick and BlueBrixx. You can close the book. I hope there will be more interest in the future. But now let's continue with the interior, the staircase and the large hallway. That's definitely worthy of a town hall as well, especially with the chandelier as a finishing touch and light source. And now we continue with the last room, which will be the traffic and public order office. At the front, the desk is for traffic-related matters, and on the left side, here sits probably the most unpopular woman in the whole town. She writes all the tickets and fines, and that should complete the interior design of the town hall. Here's the entire view from above. On the right side, the major and secretary have their place, and on the left side, there's a traffic and public order office. The large hall for big speeches is also still here. Finally, we now have to take care of the roof. The first thing I did has built the dormers. They were the most difficult part. Attaching the slopes is not a big deal, it's just the cheapest taste, but I think the roof looks the best with the slopes. I've closed all the gaps. If the well-built would do it differently, there would be a lot of gapes, and it would make the whole thing feel really cold given its large size. Now it all looks infinity and the roof is incomplete. But before I show you the entire building, just a quick word about the lighting. I have illuminated the entire town hall both from the inside and outside. One most not underestimate the lighting has. Without it, you wouldn't be able to see the hard work but into the interior design. As you can see here, with the lights off, you can see anything inside. But when turning the lights back on, you can see everything clearly, and that's proposed to showcase the interior. The whole thing is illuminated with LEDs from the Klemmbaustein Welt. I highly recommend getting your lighting from them at a really fair price. I would also like to say a big thank to you Webrick, as it provided me with parts to complete the town hall project. A heartfelt thank you to them. Be sure to check out Webrick and Klemmbaustein Welt, and I feel free to use my links in the info section. And I think I've kept you waiting long enough. Here's the final result. I show you all the sides again, and I made any change along the way. It took me a long time to finish this project. I really took a very, very long time. It also gave me a lot of headaches, but I think that the result is really great. Yes, it's a huge building, but it's a town hall after all. And you have to consider that one of the other side on the street, there will be a proper row and houses added. And these houses are impressive as well. Not all of them will be as Black Town or the town hall, but some pretty large ones will be added. And then the town hall will blend even between and to the Skibby Cape, just like already does. To wrap up, while the pictures of the town hall are still running, I want to apologize once again for the long wait and that the video took so long. I will continue to try to upload and update everything 2 or 3 weeks, but I can't promise it as long as my son isn't fully fit yet. Please understand. Otherwise, I wish you all a great time. Support my channel by subscribing, liking and commenting. And of course, use the links in my description. You would be grateful supporting the city of Baustein. See you soon and ciao.